Mornings with Jerisha is a radio show and podcast here to equip, empower, and elevate you to the next level by helping you win your mornings and win your day with inspiration and motivation so you can wake, slay, pray, and take action. Today is a fabulous day to be great, have great, and do great. You just have to be willing to unleash your greatness and take action. This show is for everyone from all walks of life who just simply want to feel empowered and motivated to take the next step. Now, let's get it. Let's go. Mornings with Jerisha begins now.
Welcome back to Mornings with Jerisha. How is it going? I'm super excited because we are at another day, the top of the week. We're at the top of the week, and it's all about elevating. So, winning your morning, winning your day, waking, praying, slaying, and taking action. And so that's what we do. That is why I'm here. I am here to really inspire you, to empower you, to motivate you, because sometimes we need to have that motivation. We need to have something or someone that is going to get us together to keep us motivated, because we struggle sometimes. And I've talked about being on the struggle bus on this show so many different times, but we struggle so much to really be productive each and every day. And let's be honest with ourselves. There are so many different distractions that we have going on in our life that we allow in, that we need to eliminate. So if you've been tuning into the shows, you know that I have been on this journey that I have entitled Becoming Her. Now, let me tell you, this journey started because I was, on this whole kick or idea that as I turn another year older, I don't want it to be just another birthday for me. I want it to really be something that I am really focused on for the whole entire year. And so when I tell you, this journey has been, it has been one aha moment after the next, one aha moment after the next, because it has allowed me to be a little more intentional with my actions, a little more intentional with the different things that I'm wanting to work on. So my goals, my dreams, and walking into my purpose, I have been a lot more intentional on my becoming her journey. And so whether you are, becoming her, becoming him, it's all about becoming. And so when we think about becoming, it is you becoming the highest version of yourself in whatever that looks like. So for me, there are some things that I have been struggling with that, that I've had those challenges like we do. We have those obstacles, those difficulties, and we really need to first, assess the situation and then really put steps, put action into place so that we can become who it is that we desire, we deserve to become. So on this journey, y'all, it has not even been a month since I've been on this journey. And I promise you, it's like each and every day I have one of those aha moments. And I shouldn't say I know it's because when you make a commitment to yourself and you say, you know what, I am no longer I am no longer going to, keep settling for, not showing up as the highest version of myself. I'm not going to settle on not being able to be the successful person that I know I deserve to be. I'm not going to keep, starting goals and, lacking the consistency. I'm going to keep putting from this day forward. I'm going to put 120% in. I'm going to go all in. And so it has been truly one step at a time, one day at a time of how can I continue to show up as the woman the mother, the wife that I really, really want to be. And that's the higher version of myself. And so I'm loving this journey. I'm loving this journey. But today, I really wanted to speak on how we need to shift our perspectives. So that was one of the things that really on this journey of becoming her, I really had to look at it from a different perspective. And each and every day, you have to look at it in a different perspective because many of us are exhausted. Many of us are tired. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? And so, and if you know if that's you, then you understand and you know that if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, a lot of times we may point our fingers at other people and not even take accountability for our own actions, not take accountability for where we are on this journey. We can't blame anyone else. Like if you're not where you want to be, then you need to look at the person that's in the mirror. What is that Michael Jackson song that says, I'm talking to the man in the mirror? You need to talk to the woman, the man in the mirror so that you can make a change. Like that is so I've heard that song 50 million times. But when you're in a different walk of your life, when you're on this journey of really becoming the highest version of yourself, you hear things differently. You move differently. Your action is differently. Just like how I said, starting from the beginning of the show when I talked about the distractions we have. When you're on a journey of becoming, you do not allow distractions in. You do not allow the negative energy in. You're more intentional about recognizing that energy, about recognizing those distractions and saying, you know what, I am focused. And because I'm focused, I'm not going to allow those things in to come in and knock me off my game. I'm not going to allow it to come in and stop me from doing and having the things that I want in life because you are committed to the journey. And so when you're committed to the journey, it's all about shifting your perspective. Have you shifted your perspective? Whether it's a goal, if it's your dream, have you shifted your perspective? And if you haven't, then this message is for you. Like you're not here by accident. If you haven't begun to make some changes in your life, then guess what? You listened today for a reason because you needed to hear this today. You needed to know that whatever that goal is that you're focused on, be it something in your health or wellness goal, if it's a financial goal, if it's a goal, working with on your relationships, if it's a goal in your personal or professional development, if it's a goal with your personal growth, know that you needed to hear this today because I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted, but guess what? Even when you're tired, you have to look at it in a different perspective. You're tired. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that means you need to do something different. That means you need to make a change. So you're not here by accident. We have to embrace this journey. We have to embrace it. A lot of times, many of us are not doing and having what we want in life because there's fear that's attached to it in some way, shape, or form. And again, if that is you, if that is your story, if that has been your story, then today you can begin to do something different. Now, I always talk about the questions that we need to ask ourselves because I feel like if you're getting up each and every day and you're going through the day, and then, you wake up in the morning, you go to work or go, work on your business. If you're an entrepreneur, you taking care of family, taking care of, doing whatever you do throughout the day, then you're going to bed and you have not taken the time to ask some important questions, then you need to make some changes in your life. Because the only way that we can begin to make changes, to begin to shift our perspective, is by asking questions and having that reflective time, be it in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. If you're not reflecting on where you are, how can you begin to move, to shift, to take action and really move the direction that you want to be in? So on this journey of becoming her, that was one of the first things that I had to really become very honest and transparent with myself on is where am I? Where am I? And I'm not saying physically, maybe you're in your house or in your car listening right now, or, you're at work or in your office listening. I'm not talking about the physical. I'm talking about where are you on your journey? What season are you in right now in your life? So for me, I was in that. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired because where I want to be is not where I am at right now. And so how can I begin to make some changes in my life? How can I begin to change my mindset? How can I begin to become her and who I desire to be if I don't assess where I'm at right now? And so when we assess, we look at our health and our wellness. And when I say assess, I'm not talking about just in one particular area of your life. I'm talking about looking at each and every area of your life. Because in order for you to move or grow, you have to know where your current state is. And so when you assess in your health and wellness, I would honestly suggest to rate it. There's nothing wrong with rating where you are and then where you desire to be. So even if you looked at it from a scale of 1 to 10, where are you now? Ultimately, yes, we want to reach that level 10, but where are you now in your health and wellness? Where are you now spiritually? Where are you now with your finances, with your relationship, with your personal growth, with your professional development? Where are you right now on that scale? And how can you begin to develop and grow? Do not allow fear to keep you from doing, and having what you want in life. So when we become tired, when we become mentally and physically exhausted, we have to understand the root cause of it, right? So for many of us, if it's a physical exhaustion and you've, gone to the doctor and gotten everything checked out and everything's good, then a lot of times, and I'm going to say this because I know this to be true for my own life, a lot of times we may be so exhausted. We may have different things that's going on with our bodies because of our lack of moving, our lack of doing the things that we know we need to be doing in our lives. And so when we don't show up for our goals, when we don't show up for our dreams, when we're not walking into our purpose and we desire to be, and whatever is holding us back, it shows up in our lives in a negative way. So how can we begin to make sure that we're showing up for ourselves? We start by assessing where we are in the areas of our life. And then you look at that and say, okay, I have went through and assessed and rated myself in all of the areas where I'm currently at. I know I am striving to grow. What can I do that's going to help me move 1 point, 2 points closer to being a 10? Because we have to look at it in a way to where we're not trying to just jump to a 10. Because a lot of times when we try to do that, we really get burnt out. We really get tired. We get overwhelmed because we're trying to do too much instead of taking baby steps. So what can you begin doing that's going to help you move the mark and really take small baby steps so that you can continue to grow, so you can continue to develop, so that you can become her, become him, become that person that you desire to be. We have to embrace our journeys. And when we do that, we have to understand there is power in perspective and looking at things in a different way. Now, to me, that's about shifting the lens. Shifting. And when we're shifting and we go through this process of renewing our minds and it really helps us on this journey, or at least it's helped me on this journey, because prior to this journey of becoming her, I've been working on my goals, my dreams, and walking into my purpose each and every day. And yes, I've had many successes, but at the same time, to me, when you turn another year older, and maybe this is just something that I do, but I like to really reflect. And when I tell you I reflect, it is a big reflection. Like, it's a big thing for me to look at all the accomplishments that I've had over the past year, and then how I want to continue to grow and develop, and what that looks like in each and every area that I mentioned, with relationships, finances, spiritually, my business, personal growth. What does that look like? So the journey is it's challenging, y'all. It's a very challenging one. That's one of the things that you've probably heard me say over and over again, because it's going to challenge you to show up for yourself no matter what. It's going to challenge you each and every day. And I think that's the beauty of it. I don't know about you, but I like a good challenge. I like a good challenge. I like to be challenged, and especially when you can challenge yourself and hold yourself accountable. Allow me to hold you accountable, because I'm on this journey. So you're going to hear about this. And I hope that you don't get tired of hearing about becoming, because you're going to hear about this quite often on this show, as well as the Empower Hour with Jerisha show, because I truly, really believe that if we show up each and every day, then the success that you want, that you desire, that you deserve will happen. But you have to do the work. You have to do the work. I have to do the work. We have to do the work. And I want you to know that you're not on this journey by yourself, because you're not. So I hope that with each topic that I bring, that it helps you, that it inspires you, that it motivates you, that it empowers you to understand and know that I get it. I know how exhausting it can be when we feel overwhelmed, when we have the lack of motivation. It is very exhausting. And when we get exhausted, what happens is it diminishes our productivity. It can weaken our immune system and our immune response. It can cause all kinds of things in our life, from mental, from our health. It can cause many different things in our lives. But it's so important for you to recognize the signs. It's so important for us to pay attention. So if you're listening to this right now, know that I am not on this journey alone. I feel like you're on this journey with me of becoming. That means that you have to show up for yourself each and every day. Sometimes even when we don't want to, when we're exhausted and we're like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. Really get clear with what you're doing, why you're doing it. And that's one of the things that if I go back and look at, when I was saying this is the journey that I'm going to be on, and I was writing out all the things that I really wanted to focus on, and that was a part of my eliminating. So the things that I'm eliminating, a lot of times we say yes to things that we should have said no to. And on this journey, it is a constant reminder of, if this is not going to align with my goals, my dreams, my purpose, and this journey of becoming, then it's a strong no for me. So I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready to shift your perspective. I hope you're ready to overcome this exhaustion and really embrace this renewal journey of becoming. I hope you're ready to execute on your goals, your dreams, and walking into your purpose. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Listen, I have to tell you about a tool that I have been using for years now. Now, this tool is an amazing tool that helps me each and every day. If you haven't heard about this tool, this app, this amazing productivity tool, it is called Todoist. Todoist is helping me out here, y'all. So it has been helping me with checking off things off my list. It is an app that you can utilize for all of the things. And guess what? The best part of the app is that you can use it on your computer. You can use it on your iPad, on your cell phone. It goes with you everywhere. So if you're sitting somewhere and you're like, I have a task that I need to remember to do, guess what? Go to your Todoist app and plug in that task. I absolutely love this tool. I love it so much that I felt like I needed to share it with all of you. So if you want more details on the Todoist app and how it can really work for you, check out the listening perks. Let's get it. Let's go.
Thank you for listening to the Mornings with Jerisha show. Follow me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube at Jerisha Moore. Email Jerisha at empoweredonpurpose.com and text 937-938-6373. And have a great day on purpose.